An ordinary afternoon can vanish in the time it takes to turn your head. On a quiet street at dusk, Mara ties her shoes, locks the door, and sets off for a jog. A neighbor waves. The air smells of cut grass and wet pavement. A moment later, her phone sends a single, unfinished text, and then falls silent. No shout, no crash, just the low hum of an engine idling a block away. This is the moment an ordinary place becomes a threshold to the unknown. The method is often shockingly simple, whether on a secluded rural road or a crowded city street. A familiar face asking for help with a heavy box. A request disguised by routine and warmth. How do you recognize a trap built from kindness? What follows is the quiet evidence of absence. A car left askew on the shoulder, its door slightly ajar. The timeline shrinks to a handful of minutes. Security cameras miss the crucial angle. Doorbell recorders capture only the sound of falling rain. Today, technology offers a paradox of safety. Location sharing provides a lifeline, yet our screens broadcast our habits to the world. Ride shares, deliveries, and online connections create new thresholds, points of contact that feel normal until suddenly they are not. Gone. The task is simple to state, yet profoundly difficult to achieve. Reconstruct the final moments, understand the method, and find the path that was taken. We must follow the faint traces left behind, moving from the last sent message to the first missing footstep. It is a search for a persuader who never had to raise their voice. At dawn, the neighborhood wakes to the smell of wet grass and diesel fuel. A deputy goes door to door, his knuckles dull against flaking paint. A neighbor points toward a familiar tree-lined path. In those first critical 24 to 48 hours, every step of her route is retraced. Phone pings and timestamps create a digital ghost of her last movements. Every call becomes a potential tip, and every tip must be meticulously sorted. By nightfall, a school gymnasium becomes the center of the search. The air smells of floor wax and stale coffee. On folding tables, smudged maps lie next to ringing phones. A volunteer asks the same question with unwavering calm. As reporters arrive, the room grows louder. A rumor about a dark sedan spreads like fire, only to be extinguished by a single verified receipt. Disciplined inquiry is slow, repetitive, and unglamorous. Speculation, however, is fast, contagious, and leaves scars. As hours turn into weeks, the work continues, guided by a single principle: facts, not fear. Somewhere, a parent folds the same hoodie again and again, trying to smooth a crease that will never flatten. These stories are not puzzles to be solved. They are rooms where families are still living, suspended in time. In an age where every pocket holds a camera and a megaphone, a single post can either illuminate the truth or distort it forever. We owe the missing our precision, not our speculation. And in the center of it all, there is often the smallest detail, something we haven't looked at closely enough. Waiting. Almost ordinary. Almost overlooked.